Power down. Alright, here we are. Welcome to GS. We're playing some Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Not regular Punch-Out.
No.
This is Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
Important distinction. Why? I don't know. Because what does it matter? My name's Ed.
My name's Glass Joe.
Yeah, I got Glass Joe sitting next to me here. This is a GS classic, actually.
He actually kind of looks like me.
Well, except for the hair color, the skin tone, the eyes. Look at his eyes.
The armpit hair. He has a lot of armpit hair.
He does.
And really small legs.
Oh yeah. You do have tiny legs.
Wait, really?
No. Nobody's ever commented on the length of your legs before, huh? Or the girth, I should say. The girth of your legs. So this is a classic. Joe, I have fond memories of actually playing this on the NES at your house.
Me too.
Yeah. And I think every time I've ever owned an NES, I always had a copy
Oh,
of this.
wow, he's so slow.
He got you!
He's beating me up.
You got by Glass Joe. How do you feel? The answer is you should feel bad. I'm just kidding.
There we go. Love these faces. Great expressions for an NES game.
I know.
They did a lot with these small pixels.
I think it's because the models are so large.
Small pixels, low resolution. That's the correct term I was looking for.
The ref is Mario, right? But compare that Mario to the one that you have in the original Super Mario Brothers. That one is like 3 pixels tall. This guy, he's very detailed. He's more than just 3 pixels. Although I will say that Glass Joe has hilarious eyes sometimes.
Oh my god, he's so slow.
So if you've never played Punch-Out before, or Mike Tyson's Punch-Out as it was originally known, it's a boxing simulator. Maybe one of the first? If not the first, at least the first really well-known and good one. I think that's fair to say.
There were some boxing games for Atari. Basically every type of sport got covered by this point.
Yeah, even
in gaming.
Yeah, but come on, Atari, come on. Boxing? Come on. Didn't
we play one on our Atari episode where we judged Atari games based on 2017 standards?
I remember playing fishing a lot.
Yeah, we played, I think it was called Gone Fishing though, wasn't it?
I can't remember. Stick and move.
Okay.
So, Glass Jaw. So this is a game where you fight a series of boxers, but there's like 10 of them, maybe 10 or 12. And at the end, if you survive all the way to the end, you get to fight Mike Tyson. And if you lose, he bites off your ears.
Yeah, it's true.
That joke was topical about 15 years ago.
I don't know why I pretended to laugh there. I apologize for that.
It's really...
Oh, he's so fucking slow.
You did it again!
Yeah, because it's so slow. You expect it to go faster.
Yeah.
That's it. His power is that he attacks so slowly that by the time you dodge...
There you go.
You're back in his range of fire.
You took him down.
His attack range.
So
come on, this is taking forever. Can't we get to Von Kaiser already?
So I think the reason this game is a classic, I think there are a couple reasons. It does things that other games, well really, there's no genre of boxing games at this time, that similar games just never really did. I think it has a really unique style and sort of endearing characters, you know? And of course Mario is the ref, so that's cool. But something about this game just is still fun to play. It's got really solid gameplay. Starts off easy and gets ridiculously hard. You know, like Glass Joe is the easiest of the easiest. And
yeah, you can pretty much just mash buttons. I could beat Glass Joe when I was 3 years old.
So I think no matter what your skill level, you can get somewhere in this game. You'll almost always beat Glass Joe, you know, but I know that I've never even gotten close to fighting Mike Tyson. This guy.
I have something to admit. I've never beat Mike Tyson before.
Yeah, that's okay though. You know why? Because he one-shots you.
He's really hard.
Yeah.
And I didn't have the patience to do it when I was a child, so I definitely don't have the patience to do it now.
So this game is all about reacting to attacks and then following up with counters.
You might say it's the Dark Souls of the 80s.
You would say that. You could say that. You could say the Dark Souls ripped off Punch-Out. I mean, you could say that if you wanted to sound like, you know, everyone else on the internet.
Did you see that?
I did.
I took most of his life bar with that one really great star punch.
Yeah.
Love those star punches.
So as you can see, it starts off pretty simple.
Our sponsors today are Star Punch. It's a new competitor to Hawaiian Punch.
Star Punch.
But without the violent mascot. Oh, really stomping this guy.
You really are. He's only the second guy. So what I really think is interesting about this game is how each enemy, or each opponent, has unique tells that you can sort of practice and get used to. And the way they're designed, they're always hard unless you're really focusing. Like, I forget what this guy even does, but there's a guy with a jewel in his head, in his hat, in his, what's it, a turban? He's got a jewel that blinks, so if you're not looking for
the
it.
Great Tiger.
Yeah, yeah. He's, this is Piston Honda next, right?
Yes, Piston Honda is
the title bout.
Is the king of the minor circuit. And you kind of get to know the characters, sort of, in a way, because they reappear later, so they're kind of rising with you. Some of the other boxers rank up alongside you, and you have to fight them later on. Oh, his eyes are crazier than I remember.
Yeah, I think that's one of the most endearing things about the game is the characters, like the way they're designed, and even though they don't have really any dialogue or motivations, they're just boxers, but they look cool and they're kind of cartoony, and they stick with you, you know? To the point that, Glass Joe was in Smash Bros. 4, right? I think he is. Pretty sure. He hasn't been in a game in, 20 years, and now all of a sudden he's in Smash. So for some reason, it's like that indescribable... Let's see
if I can still do this.
Yeah! It's more than the sum of its parts, I guess you could say, this game.
Oh shit, you can't counter that.
Ooh.
I didn't remember that. I remembered how to block it, but
there you go.
I didn't remember...
There you go.
That you couldn't counter it.
That was a really nice combo.
I just burn those stars as soon as I get them, because you lose them if you get hit.
Yeah, that was always part of my problem. I wouldn't burn them. I was really bad at finding, timing, a good time to do it, you know?
Just at the end of a combo is usually the best time.
Yeah, I love this. What a great game.
We're gonna get a TKO? Maybe.
Is that it? Oh,
no.
You have, 15 seconds.
I think we have to... Yeah, and that timer goes fast.
It goes
not actual
fast.
seconds.
Yeah.
We have to wait for him.
Yeah, what is that? Is it like...
I was kidding about the Dark Souls comment earlier.
Oh, yeah.
The round is gonna end in the middle of this.
Yeah.
I think if he hits you with one of these, he gets you with all of them, though. Oh, shit.
Alright.
Alright.
Not too bad.
Oh, yeah, I think if we mash select here...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Then
We
he
get
does
more
this
health.
thing.
Yeah.
If you wanna put it into words, his hand goes fast, and that makes you heal for some reason. Isn't that only once? Is it once per fight or once per game? I think it's once per fight.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's once per fight.
What a weird Easter egg.
There's another Easter egg with the flash of the camera in the background. Do you know exactly what it was?
Yeah, that when you see the flash and you punch, that'll... Is it for this guy? I think it's for another guy. It's for Bald Bull, right?
Maybe.
He charges at you. So if you look for the flash in the background, apparently this was just figured out a couple years ago. Maybe this year or last year.
That's great. When there's a game that's 30 years old and somebody just discovers an Easter egg in it.
Yeah. I imagine that as the developers, they use that too for testing, you know? But it's a cool little Easter egg. So there's somebody in the background with a camera. When the flash on the camera goes off, if you punch at exactly that time, you'll get the counter off every time. Which is it's a neat little thing. I don't know,
trying to get a star here.
Yeah. How do you get a star anyway? Is it just...
You get an aggressive shot on him, like a non-counter shot.
Okay.
Which becomes harder and harder as the game goes on. It's already kind of hard to do. Alright, let's see. Oh, I guess we'll just kill him.
Just kill him!
Yeah, kill him.
We're not boxing. This is for real.
I think we gotta do one more? No, that was TK.
Nice. I also really appreciate the simplicity of the control scheme in this game. You know, like the NES has 2 action buttons, and that's all you need.
It really is. Well, yeah, you need the start button for this game to do your power attack.
Oh, that's true. That is true.
But, yeah, pretty simple.
And this, Infamous.
I also have kind of a love for the characters in this, too, because I used to read the comics.
I didn't know there were
comics. Nintendo comics back in the old days. I mean, I guess they were... I got back issues or whatever, the graphic novel or something when I was a kid, but it was, the Punch-Out ones. The story of, the Piston Honda story, Piston Honda was trying to raise money. He was trying to win the fight so that he could raise money for an orphanage.
Oh.
And then Little Mac beat him. And Little Mac found out about his endeavors, and he gave the money to Piston Honda at the end.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
So Little Mac, he has a heart of... I don't know. He's a great heart. He's a great guy. You know?
Is this guy like Glass Joe too? Don't you fight Glass Joe again later? Or is it just this guy?
No, you do not fight Glass Joe again later. Glass Joe is the loser. Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, this guy. So every fighter has a unique moveset? Yeah, unique moveset. Like, this guy will pretty much not do anything until you attack him, and then he'll go to town on you unless you dodge right away.
We can wait him out.
Does he eventually attack
He will
you?
punch you. I think they're cheap shots, though. He's probably just going to hit me real quick. All right. Come on. Come on.
I don't know, man. I don't think he's going to attack.
He will. He will.
Nah, he won't.
He's going to do this for the whole battle. We're just going to watch him. I'm pretty sure he attacks, though.
Can you imagine if this was a real 3 minutes in real life? You watched a guy go wah, 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 for 3 minutes straight.
I got my eyes right on his mouth. I should probably keep them on his fists, but...
He's not going to do anything, Joe. You got 30 seconds left. And by 30, I mean like
Here he
5.
goes. He's going to do it.
No, he's not.
He's going to attack.
What if he tries to get a sucker punch on you at like 2:59, right as the round is ending? Eventful.
Okay, so he did nothing.
He did nothing.
I think maybe the second version of him will take a shot at you sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that's what it is. I'm not going to heal. Don't mess with my hair. All right.
It says don't mess my hair. Not even don't mess up or mess with, just don't mess my hair. Well, that wasn't really a problem because we didn't attack him.
The heart system in this game is really weird, too.
Yeah, your life bars basically consists of a series of hearts. How do you get them back?
No, the hearts aren't. That's not your life bar. Your life bar is the life bar. That white life bar at the top. But
it's like you're blocking.
The heart,
right?
Yeah, the heart system is if he blocks one of your shots, you lose a heart.
Yeah.
And if you lose enough hearts, you get fatigued.
You get purple.
And then you can't.
Pig.
And then when you dodge, you get some hearts back.
Yeah, I misspoke.
After being fatigued.
Yeah. And to me, that was always game over because once you're fatigued, you can't attack, right? All you can do is dodge left and right.
Yeah. So that's kind of what he's trying to do to us here, is to get us fatigued. All right, we're just gonna wait.
Why? There you go.
I'm almost out of hearts. That's the main reason.
Oh yeah. So here we are. We're fatigued. We're a little tired.
So he knows we're fatigued, so he's being a real dick about it. So now the characters start getting a little faster here, so you have to dodge a little bit faster. So in the beginning, I was a little bit thrown off because I was trying to dodge them like they're fast characters, but they're so slow that you can dodge back into their punches in the beginning. But here we have to actually dodge pretty quickly, starting with around here in the game. This is
where it starts to get hard. Right?
Not really, but they start punching a little bit faster.
Oh, he's got a bruise on his forehead.
I think we might have knocked his toupee off. I think that's what they're trying to show there.
I didn't know he had a toupee.
Let's get a little health back here.
Yeah.
A little encouragement from Doc.
Rub my arm, Doc. Alright. I think up next is King Hippo, right?
Yeah, King Hippo is the 5th guy. He was one of my favorite characters.
Yeah,
when I was a kid.
Iconic. Probably one of the most well-known characters from the game. I think he was in Super Punch-Out too, although I have an admission, which is I never played Super Punch-Out.
I didn't play a lot of it, but I played enough. It's also a good game.
I love how fast you can get.
Sometimes we're going to turn fatigued.
There you go.
There we go.
Sometimes you can really get into a rhythm with your punches, like your left and your right punch. You can go super fast and really take him out.
Oh, see, he took a shot.
And he did.
He will do it sometimes.
Maybe it's in the later rounds or something, or maybe when he gets right back up. Maybe only after he gets back up or something. What a classic. Yeah, this is one of those games you can still come back to 20 years later and still have fun with. Right? I mean...
Yeah, it's still well designed. And they're making games in this kind of genre today. I don't think there's enough of them, really. I think that there should be more games that are just simple combat like this. Boxing is the perfect sport, or the perfect form for a game like this to take, I think. But there's games like Infinity Blade. This is a mobile game, but Infinity Blade is pretty similar. It's just with sword fighting. Why? Why did he win?
I don't know.
Maybe because I just waited out the first round, but so did he.
To be fair, yeah. I actually don't know. Nice.
Alright, so that was easy.
It was weird that he won. He won by decision the first time. For no reason.
They just like him better, but he's such a jerk. How
really
could you
is.
not like Little Mac more than Don Flamenco?
Well, you're the underdog, you know? King Hippo.
Alright, here we go.
This guy. Oh. This guy
He was also a Captain N character, and they made him blue.
Really?
Yeah, the old Captain N cartoon.
He was like a big blue guy
Yeah.
instead of a big regular, normal, typical skin colored guy. White, black.
Oh yeah,
Blue.
you have to punch him in his mouth. That's what it was.
Oh yeah. So yeah, the strategies get really tricky. I guess starting at about this point.
Oh yeah, then you gotta punch. I know you have to punch him in the belly,
Yeah.
but all right, sorry about that, guys.
I think it's really clever how a lot of the
Ow, he
times
punched me.
their tails are part of their characters. You know, if you look closely enough, you can see that his belly button has that cross on it. What is
that's
that,
his weak
bandage
point.
or something? Yeah, something you would only see if you were, I guess, looking closely. And, like, it's pretty hard to break these characters. You know, usually you have to do what they intend for you to do, or else you're just going to get knocked out. So again, really high skill ceiling, especially if you want to beat Mike Tyson, which is hard. Insanely hard.
You have to have really good reaction times to beat the later guys.
I mean, later on, they pretty much give you almost no tell, just barely. But, you know, sometimes it's visual, sometimes it's audio, I guess.
You only have to knock him down one time, though, because he's so
yeah.
fat that he can't get up. I used to think that was really funny when I was a kid.
Yeah, I forgot about that. This is about the point where I start to fail in the
I think
game.
it's Great Tiger.
Great Tiger.
I think he's next.
Oh,
Yeah, he is called the Great Tiger. I thought I was going to be embarrassed because I called him the wrong thing.
Nope. Great Tiger. This guy's a little bit tricky. But yeah, that jewel in his turban, I think?
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called. There you go. So that's his tail. But again, it's pretty tiny. Might be hard to see if you're not looking for it. Yeah,
It's hard to
fast
get
counters.
a combo on him, too.
Yeah.
I think that's on purpose, though, because you have to wait for him to do his special attack to really get the combo in. Oh, no, you can get him with this. When he tries for an uppercut, that's when you can get him a decent combo in.
Oh yeah, he does that, like, forever now. Right? I feel like he does this forever. The uppercuts thing. Maybe until he knocks you out.
No, I didn't do a special yet. Maybe he starts doing it after he's been knocked down one time.
Maybe. You know, I always thought that was cool too. Each opponent has a unique special as well. Like Bald Bull especially. That's probably one of the most iconic ones from the game.
Yeah. Oh, I hope I can get the timing down on that.
Yeah, I know. I'll look for that flash in the background. That would be really cool. Because I haven't played the game since before I heard about that. Here it is.
Alright. There we go. And then you get an instant knockout, I think, after he does that. My muscle memory worked.
Don't you get an instant knockout for most of the specials when they do them? And you block them correctly? Whoa!
Sometimes. Yeah, like Bald Bull, his charge attack is like that.
Yeah, otherwise that's a huge pain. I have purred long enough, now hear me roar. Alright.
Can't take that in any other way.
I think you're gonna beat him though. Ooh.
Well, why is he a boxer if he can teleport?
I know, I was just thinking that. He has incredible magic skills. He shouldn't be wasting his talent on boxing. What? That's weird. There you go. Yeah, so once you learn his tail, you can pretty much get an instant KO.
It's pretty foolish for him to do that. For him to do a special, because you can just knock him out in one hit. Whoops.
There's a lot of rhythm to this game, too. Like, if you get caught by the first punch by an enemy, sometimes it's really easy to just stay in that rhythm where you just get hit over and over and over and over.
Like, look how many hearts you get for this guy.
Are hearts, like, you get them at the start of each match and that's it?
Yeah, and
Okay.
each guy you start off with a certain number of hearts. It's different for each character. It's not like it's just a solid number of hearts. You would think that it would be connected to Little Mac himself, but it's balanced per character, per opponent.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I guess that kind of makes sense, though.
Yeah, the flavor doesn't really make any sense, but it makes sense from a balance standpoint.
Yeah.
Whoa, that was... I blocked a little early there, but it still gave it to me.
Is that it? Yeah, nice. Yeah, there are so few mechanics in this game.
Oh,
but
yeah? Oh yeah, we didn't even have to get to round 3.
nice.
4 seconds left, aka half a second.
Yeah,
in
really.
real time.
The WVBA Major Circuit.
Yeah, so this is Bald Bull.
Oh yeah, this is where I always die. I don't think no, I've beaten a couple times.
Then you fight Bald Bull shortly after this too. He's like the second or third, maybe the third guy.
Do you want
in
to? Do you want to save states?
No. Shit.
Whoa.
Uh-oh. Oh no, we're dead.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes you have to mash it so much that you can't get out of it. So I guess we lost. Now let's try it again.
Oh.
Oh, we get ranked down. We should have done save states.
I want to do tests. Oh, he really waited there.
What the fuck? These guys.
Hey.
After
The next guy is the guy that, for real, I 100%
Yeah,
of the time will die to.
I really want to kill Bald Bull though.
You're gonna get hit. You know what I'm saying?
And look at those.
Skill curve, I think. So this is our first attempt against Bald Bull.
Yeah, it is only our first attempt.
Not our fourth or fifth. Joe saw that new Castlevania series. You know what I didn't know about that? I didn't know it was only 4 episodes at 23 minutes each.
Oh fuck.
Oh. Uh-oh. I thought it was like a whole season. But turns out it's about the same length as a feature film, and the reason for that is because it was conceived as a feature film. How about that?
Well, it really doesn't tell a story like a feature film, though. It tells a story like the beginning of a series. It's basically just an intro to a series.
Which, luckily, is exactly what's going to happen. I think they renewed it for 8 episodes.
There's no closure at the end. It's like the beginning of a cartoon show, the beginning of an anime or cartoon show series.
There you go. So I guess they planned for it, and it paid off. It did get pretty good reviews.
Are we gonna review it now?
No, because you can if you want, but I haven't seen it.
Let's not give it. Let's save it for when we do our full review after
Sure.
Ed has seen it.
Sure.
Because Joe has seen it, but Ed hasn't, so it's not really fair for me to give my review.
Whoa, he dodged.
And spoil it for Ed and.
No, I don't know anything about it. I don't know any spoilers. All I know is that I looked at a couple different reviews, mostly positive. As far as video game adaptations go, that's a good thing. It's a rare thing, really. I mean, unless you're talking about Sonic Saturday Morning. Although I prefer the, what was the other one called?
Oh, come on, that was way early there.
You have Sonic Saturday Morning, then you have Sonic UPN 57 in the afternoon. That's what it was called. I always like that one better. The comically, the really over-the-top funny
me
one.
too.
Yeah. With Scratch and Grounder.
Yep.
Alright, you can do this. Get your health back.
Yeah, I used to read the comic book too. In the very beginning of the comic book series, it was more like the goofy version of the cartoon, but then later on it started turning more into the dark, in quotes.
Yeah.
I mean, dark for a children's show. It was with the Freedom Fighters and Antoine and Princess Sally and all those characters.
I think it's still going, isn't it?
The comic series?
comic series,
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure, yeah. I don't know what the hell they're doing now.
There you go. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it got pretty lame after, I don't know, 60 or 70 issues.
I think the TV series was only 2 seasons. Like, a full first season and then maybe an abbreviated second season. Really short. But it feels like there were countless episodes. But no. Oh, God. It's not looking good, man. Hey, well done.
This game is nerve-wracking.
Should I save a state here? No, too late. This is going to be down to the wire. Hey, cool.
He has a striking similarity to a Bobo from Double Dragon.
He kind of does, doesn't he?
Particularly the Bobo from Double Dragon 2.
I was gonna say, isn't it Bobo? Doesn't he have black hair and black eyes?
Oh yeah, he does in Double Dragon 2. Never mind. He particularly has a similarity with Bobo from Double Dragon 1.
Oh.
No, it's nighttime. Wow, he's training deep into the night.
I always like that pink jumpsuit he has.
He gets mugged by a
Tracksuit.
Russian.
This game must have come out after Rocky, right? Was this a direct response to Rocky? The popularity of Rocky?
Yeah, it was a response video, but they made an entire game.
Yeah,
A response game. They really put a lot of effort into that response.
Remember when YouTube used to have response videos?
Yeah. Remember when I asked you about response videos like a year ago? Like it was still a thing?
Yeah.
I was like, we should make our videos just response videos to popular videos. And Ed was like, there hasn't been such a thing as response videos for about 4 years. Yeah.
Ah.
All right, then. I guess I'm a little behind.
Oh yeah, Piston Honda again.
I guess it's because I've never looked at anything because it was a response video.
Right.
And I've never made a response video. And yeah, I guess that's why they don't exist, because nobody uses them.
They also recently got rid of annotations.
All right, let's beat this guy up and then give him the prize money.
Sure.
So that he can help his orphanage.
You know what sucks though about getting rid of annotations? YouTube really screwed up the way we do the end of our analysis videos.
Yeah, they did.
We used to leave it on the closing screen for about 45 seconds because there's a lot to read.
I thought we had to fight Soda Popinski. Jesus Christ!
I thought so too. I guess not. I guess he's after this?
Yeah, I think so. I hit the wrong button.
Yeah.
I keep doing that. It's great. I think he punches 3 times there, and you have to dodge 3 times. Well, I don't remember. I think we're gonna lose. I really wanted to get to Soda Popinski, but... Oh, he only punches 4 times there? Oh, jeez. Yeah, this isn't gonna go well. We're definitely gonna lose, because I don't remember how to fight this guy at all.
I guess his moveset is, oh man, mostly the same. But different enough that he's way harder. Uh-oh.
Oh, I thought I blocked. Oh, maybe I was out of stars?
Yeah. And you also take a chip damage every time
Yeah.
you block, so you ran out of health.
Oh, that's probably what happened then.
It's not easy.
Oh, jeez. Let's punch him in the head.
All
Okay, we
right.
knocked him down.
Well done.
Yeah, he's kind of boring compared to Bald Bull. He doesn't have any really wacky attacks. He's kind of just difficult for this point in the game.
Yeah, he's not like a caricature or anything. He's just a regular dude.
Just the eyebrows, that's pretty much it. I think we need this encouragement.
Rub me. What's his name? The
Doc.
trainer? Rub me, Doc.
Just Doc. That's what his parents had high hopes for him.
Right.
They thought he was going to be a doc, but it turned out that he was just a boxing coach. Not that there's anything wrong with being a boxing coach, but he's a huge disappointment to his family.
Sure. As
No,
with
we're
my
gonna-
child.
We're going to get chipped out.
Oh yeah, chipped out. Chipped out! That's a good way to say it. Yeah, I think we're chipped out, man.
We're going to get up at 6. No, we got up too fast. Let me see those eyebrows. Let's see those eyebrows.
He's got a lot of the same tells, really, huh? But,
Oof. We're going to get him this time. Alright. I like that when you punch him in the face with the right hook, or the right uppercut, you knock him to the left side. And if you hit him with the left in the face, you knock him to the right side. You knock him to the opposite side of where you punch him. You know, it kind of makes sense from a physics perspective.
oh, instead of just having like a straight back,
Yeah,
like they actually recoil to one side. Yeah, that is pretty cool.
just a small touch. Oh, here we go. He's gonna take my star away. Knock him out. Yes.
Nice. Is that it?
That's always a right.
That's 3, isn't it? Oh no.
No, I guess we gotta get
2.
him one more time.
Uh-oh.
Fuck. We don't have much time, but he might not get that much health back, so we'll see. No, we gotta...
He got back to full.
Yeah, they get really cheap. Oh, come on. Oh, we're done.
Jesus.
We're down. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get up.
Yeah,
No, we can.
there is a certain point where no matter how fast
I guess
you
I should have
mash,
stayed down.
there's
We
a
definitely
point.
should have stayed down.
How would you know? Oh.
If you play it a lot, you probably know. Like, I probably knew when I was a kid, but I don't know now. Can we get encouragement again? Fuck. No, he's all out of encouragement. Great.
Why does he say these random... Look at what he says.
Yeah, that's,
Sushi, kamikaze, Fujiyama, Nipponishi.
Would that be considered racist by modern standards?
I don't think so.
No,
I think it's just nonsensical. I'm sure he doesn't say that in the Japanese version of this game.
No, that'd be
ridiculous. What if he said words in English? In the Japanese version of the game, instead of saying those Japanese words, he says, like, bathtub.
Wow! He had almost full health.
Wow!
Alright.
Bathtub. Postage stamp.
Dog.
Dog? Or Doug?
Both.
Doug Dog. F Kooks.
Oh, really?
That's it. That's it. Rip. So, this game still provides a lot of entertainment after all these years. How about that?
It really pisses me off, to be honest.
I guess that's where the replayability comes from, huh? Wait, game over! So we have to start from the beginning again, don't we?
Yeah, you have to beat Glass Joe once again.
Yeah, then the first half of the game becomes just not a slog, but you know it already.
Well, we have a continue. But I think it's going to start us at... No, it'll start us at Piston Honda, actually. Because of the pass key is for the beginning of the majors. Or World Circuit. So we can't actually just go right back to Piston Honda. This is kind of where the game really starts.
Yeah, really. Yeah, like the first half an hour.
Bald Bull is kind of the gatekeeper to the end game. End game. It's an MMO. Punch out the MMO.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Can we do that? Can we make a game that's Punch Out the MMO?
We could. I mean, we could just take the sprites from the old Punch Out games and make an MMO out of it.
How would that even work?
I think that would be a really foolish use of our time. We'd get sued by Nintendo.
No, I think
most
a better
likely,
use...
or at least cease and desisted. Probably just cease and desisted.
I think a better use of our time is to...
And all your time just gets thrown down the drain. That really pisses
Sure.
me off about the Chrono Trigger thing. I'm not a big fan of Square anymore. Square Enix, whatever. They're really getting money grubby.
What did they do recently about Chrono Trigger? Nothing? Was it the 3D remake?
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
game?
There was those fans that so lovingly made a free remake. They weren't trying to make money off of it, and then they got cease and desisted. So that kind of puts a bad feeling in my mind about Square Enix.
Yeah, intellectual property, man.
And besides that, they keep making mobile games that have the word Final Fantasy in them. And there was the Final Fantasy V port that just looked like ass, and they charge way too much money. Everything that they put out costs like $15 or $20, and they're mobile games. Mobile games are usually much cheaper. And I understand that it's a full RPG and that it's... Oh, fuck.
Whoa.
Oh, wow. Saved by the ding. Yeah, I understand that it's a mobile... Yeah, I understand that they're long RPGs. They're like 40 to 60 hours if you really want to squeeze all the life out of them, but... Yeah, the graphics a lot of the time just look half-assed, and then they did that... I forget what it was called. There was...
All the Bravest. That's what you're thinking of.
Is it?
I don't know.
There was a Final Fantasy game that was...
Just like a money grub.
Yeah, it was basically a money-grabbing game. It had a lot of in-game transactions, and you had to play like 6 times a day to get all your points or your gems or whatever the currency was in the game.
It's called All the Bravest. I guess widely regarded as one of the worst games in recent memory.
And you could play as Cloud and, just classic characters. Characters from all the Final Fantasy games, pretty much. And they were just in a sprite art.
Then they did Record Keeper not long after that, which I think...
No, I think Record Keeper was the one.
Oh, really?
I think that's what Yeah, Record Keeper, that was the one.
Oh.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Okay. Well, I think that had a much better reception.
Yeah, I don't think it was terrible, but it's just like a lot of these games are really money grubbing. But
I mean, that's what mobile games are.
Fuck.
Uh-oh. No,
I think the biggest one though, the biggest thing that pissed me off was with Final Fantasy 15. There were parts of the story left out of Final Fantasy 15, which they later on released as DLC. There would be events that happened, and they would briefly mention them in the main story, and you're like, wait, what happened? The characters maybe get separated at some point, and then you just don't know what happened to them, and they barely talk about it. and it's because an integral part of the story happened, and they don't tell you about it, and then
It's
you
DLC.
have to pay for DLC. You already paid $60 for the game.
Huh.
I understand if it's side content or something, then it's not too bad.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Like, if the game feels complete without buying DLC, I'd be a little more okay with it, but yeah, they did that, and now they're releasing Final Fantasy VII in 3 parts, which I'm sure will all probably have DLC, possibly important story DLC. I think they're really trying to milk it, because they know Final Fantasy VII, obviously, it's a lot of people's favorite game of all time, and I think they're really gonna...
I wonder.
They're probably gonna do a good job on it, but they're trying to get probably over $200 for it, between $60 per installment plus DLC, as I imagine what they're going to do. Maybe they'll do $40 per installment.
Hold on, how do you have DLC in an episodic game?
I don't know. They'll probably figure out a way, though.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'm just curious how they would do it.
I mean, I don't doubt it's going to be a decent game, or a very good game even, but in order to experience it, I think they're going to put a bad taste in the players' mouths that, wow, he's really weak to those stars.
Although, I mean, look at the timeline for Kingdom Hearts 3. I think it was announced in 2013. It's still not out. Look at the timeline for Final Fantasy 15.
Come on, give me a KO.
Wow.
I'm going to get a KO? Oh, wow.
We might not see
feel
that,
so good about myself.
that remake for another 3, 4, 5 years. Who knows? I can't believe you did it.
All right, let's get beat up by this drunken Russian and then call it. I
Yeah.
really just wanted to get to this guy. It's Pop, see?
Of course, yeah, it's pop, not
Probably
beer.
in the Japanese version it had a sake kanji on it. No, I
Yeah.
doubt it, because it wouldn't fit in that spot. You wouldn't be able to do it with pixel art. That's the problem with... I think, aren't all the old games, they had to make them in hiragana and katakana instead of using kanji because there weren't enough pixels
Maybe. That sounds plausible.
to make the kanjis.
Why is this guy pink? He's so pink.
He really is.
He's unbelievably pink.
I think it's to show that he's
He's drunk?
drinking too much vodkas.
He's a better
Doing
fighter
really
when drunk
poorly.
than
Oh,
I
yeah,
am
this
when
one.
sober. Oh,
3.
Huh.
He does 3 punches.
God.
Yeah, I should have been trying a little harder there. Alright, we'll try to get up at... That's a good time to get up. Alright, we'll see how much health we can get back here. He really sends you into a... He sends you into a fatigue really fast.
No, we're at the end of the game here almost.
No. There's a bunch of guys after this.
Who's left? Who's after
You
this
have to
guy?
fight Bald Bull again. Then there's Super Macho Man. There's more than that, too.
There's a couple more.
Glass Joe,
Soda Popinski,
Popinski,
Bald
Bald
Bull.
Bull again.
Don Flamenco.
Yeah, the second Dom Flamenco
Oh.
fight, I remember that. Then Mr. Sandman,
Oh, and then Super Macho Man.
then Super Macho Man,
then Mike Tyson.
Then Mike Tyson. Yes, it was a
It's like
bunch
5 more
guys.
fights.
Yeah.
All right. So it is a classic, and it's still good to this very day.
And they reused the characters, but they just increased the difficulty. They're kind of elite versions of themselves later on.
Mike Tyson, man.
Still holds up.
So go out and play it. It's probably on that NES Mini, I
And if
imagine.
any, I think it is, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, though. It's probably
no,
just
no, no.
regular Punch-Out.
Yeah, they had to change that.
Yeah.
So Punch-Out, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out to be specific. Check it out.
And if you're a game developer, please make a fan version of Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, or just make a game like Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, or if you want, you could just look on Steam and try and find games that are like Punch-Out, and then maybe we'll play them on the channel, because we just love punching. Bye.